Hello, chat. Welcome. But wait, Druid! Wait, you're saying continuing Chill of Ravenloft, but you didn't play Chill of Ravenloft last week. You're right. I've been playing it on my own channel, which you should follow, twitch.tv/Druidsfire. Drop me a follow. Or you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Druidsfire. If you want to get the videos later on when I post them there. Oh my god. This video will also wind up there after I do a little bit of Twitch highlighting and then downloading that copy to my hard drive. Alright. Cold Druid versus Chill of Ravenloft. This will go very, very well. I've already found that I'm glad I'm a Druid and still have some fire spells. And fire elemental form. And holy crap, that is so bright. I'm also actually kind of wanting to turn it on. Hold on. Let's see what it looks like when I turn the light off. Oh, I'm in the dark. I could actually just put up a spreadsheet and add more light that way. In fact, let me do that. Yeah, that's a more reasonable light. The problem is it's on the wrong screen. So let's bring it over to this screen. Oh man, that is still too bright. My office is a cave. Alright, we'll just go with this this light and just be done with it. Heck with it. I ain't gonna fuss with it no more. Let's get in with the Druid. Druid is playing a Druid. DDO has Druids. What's really funny is my my show on the other game side is called Gondor Has No Druids. A take on the Gondor Has No King, Gondor Needs No King. Which then got turned into the meme of Gondor Has No Pants, Gondor Needs No Pants. And so I'm like, okay, Gondor has no druids. And it's actually kind of funny because the other game can't have druids as a class, or apparently as a name. So it's kind of funny. Anywho, let me actually post about this on the socials because I neglected to do so. On twitch.tv/Yoshim. Where I left off on my own channel yesterday. Alright. Posty on the Twitters. Yes, I still have a Twitter account. Because it still proves slightly useful. Alright. Anywho, welcome to Ye Olde Chatters. So, we have gone... in Chill of Ravenloft, we have gone through the entire first half of the saga. And if we look, one thing I did do last night is I went back and I went back and did the thingamajiggers. Yeah, the original, the lead-in quest, the Body Snatchers, I'd originally gone in on hard just to kind of test the waters, but now I'm actually trying to get the whole 9 yards, so I'm going to do the Body Snatchers. So I went and did the Body Snatchers on Elite, and that was fun. I'm a little bit puzzled by the fact that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quests left to do. 6 and 2. Is it gonna send me back to talk to the mayor after I talk to Ilona about her 2 quests? Because the mayor won't talk to me right now. The mayor doesn't like me. But there's obviously all these other quests back here to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 and 7. I have a feeling that the 2 that Alona wants me to do are side quests. Somebody named their character Bear Grylls. Nice. How you doing tonight, chat? What are you up to? Where are you up to it? What kind of trouble are you causing? If you want to know where the rescue kitten is, she's snoozing on the chair over here, which she has claimed in the name of the Klingon Empire. I'm also going to roll my daily dice. Even though I'm on a max level character, I could just shove it in the bank. Not bad, not bad. However, I do notice that XP booster there. It's also a good reason why I am on a max level character, so I don't have to worry about XP pods doing anything. I honestly, at this point, cannot recommend anybody use an XP pod at this time. You aren't the banker, duh. I would not recommend it. I just can't do it. That's the mailbox. Because things are rather shaky right now. And that's me being discreet about it, you know, being a little bit diplomatic here. I just honestly cannot recommend that anybody use XP pots or any consumable that has a timer on it, because things are not going well. Hopefully Standing Stone will get a handle on it and get it straightened out. Hopefully sooner rather than later. And I still say, I want these cosmetics available to players. Thank you very much. I really like his fetching blue jacket. He's got a pocket watch! Or a pocket device of some kind. Excuse me, I'm in your personal space. It looks like a pocket watch. I mean, it's weird that he has it up here rather than down in, like, a pocket, like, down here closer to his waist. But look at these fine-looking gentlemen. Okay, this guy's a little bit ragged on his. Maybe it's just the way the hem is, but you look a wee bit ragged. They do look ragged from a distance, though. They look better when they get close. But look at that top hat. Look at that amazing top hat with his hair showing. And they've got pointy ears. Hello. Are you gentlemen half-elves? Are you a shifter, perhaps? This gentleman might be a shifter? What about this gentleman over here? Doesn't look very shiftery. Might look shifty. Aw, poor dude's got a patch on his sleeve. But those are not human ears. Also, bowlers for everybody. Bowlers for Warforged. Bowlers for everybody. And mutton chops. Mutton chops for days. My hair is going all kinds of weird now. Also, when can I get one of those swords to wave around? That'd be cool. Seriously. We need all these cosmetics for players as well, because they look amazing. Alright. Let's begin with the most urgent priority. You say the Baron tried to kill you. Then he will not rest until you are dead. You must strike back immediately and eliminate him as a threat. Of course, I don't recommend you go back to Schloss Albrecher and knock on the front door. It's sure to be heavily guarded. Be wise to return to the Baron's castle via the cave you escaped from. I know a boat captain will take you back there. Discreetly, Sepp Oldhausen. He's famed in these parts for his, shall we say, disreputable transactions. But he's a competent sailor, most importantly, no friend of the Baron. Did I already do this quest? Or I was going to pick up this quest? No, I did this quest. Did I? Or no, I picked up the quest, but I didn't actually do the quest. Alright, let's go. I still love all of the still lives in the game. Still lives are cooler than past lives. I said what I said. Alright, let's call out the troops. I use a pack of hirelings. Thought I had done that quest last night. No, I think I ended with the curious quest of the Dark Temple. Curious thing is, I'm not seeing... Oh, let's go this way. Okay, we haven't been there yet. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Moonlance is a bit of overkill with these guys. Just a smidge. Just a little bit. Okay, so that was the one that took us to the castle for the first run. We're getting the dinghy this time. Now we should be able to get through that door that we weren't able to get through last time.
You get a sinking feeling as you once again enter the caves beneath Schloss Albrecher. When you escaped, you acted without thinking about what things would be like when you returned. Yet here you are, once more.
Okay, everybody's free. All
The
you
servitors that had
zombies.
once been kept safely behind the electrical barriers now wander the caves freely.
Ooh, they coming.
Thanks to
Oh no,
you
they coming.
lowering the barriers during your escape. You'll need to make your way past them, or through them.
We're going through. We are totally going through. I got knocked down, but I'll get up again. Ain't never gonna keep me down. Okay. We're gonna go get these guys as well because you know they're gonna throw something at us. That's why I did my big hit on that guy right there because he was a champion. Reanimator, healer, kill the healer. Always kill the healer first, and then the electric lady next. Alright, hi guys. Alright, so far so good. Let's push past that. Ooh, acidic gas cloud. Not so nice. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else in here. No. Okay, they're still locked up in here, except this guy. Okay, this lady. Now she toast, and now this lady. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, that one got loose. She let him out! I gotta read all the notes. Oh, now the last crew. Alright, you go first. Alright, who's the reanimator? Nobody. Get out of that. Kick her butt. Because I like breaking things. We have a big... I want to clean up down here, but I don't have time to explain the control system to you, so just remember this. The rightmost symbol powers a service elevator, but it'll only work on full power. Direct all the power to the rightmost symbol. Aww. Guppyzar, welcome. Okay, so the rightmost, basically, it just means we turn this off. Or not. Or, no, it's this one. Oh, man. No, turn it this one. Hold on. Turn this one this way. Turn that one that way. Okay, rightmost power basically means service elevator is now active. Little kitten went wandering. She was hungry. So, it took less than 2 weeks for my rescue kitten to trick me into buying a food I thought she really, really loved because she was devouring it. And then the first time I feed it to her after I get the new batch, she won't even touch it. She'll sniff at it and be like, oh, what's this? So, I ordered a new batch of something else. I have also had to resort to feeding the little monster. Shrine. I think I need the shrine just yet. Okay, this is not open. But I notice it's the Gandalf symbol. Let's keep going this way till we can't go any further.
It looks like this door opened when you
Ooh.
cut the power to the rest of the cavern.
There we go.
Now you
we
can
go
finally
through.
discover what lies beyond.
Boss fight apparently.
There's a monster behind this door. Why are there always monsters behind these doors?
Okay, we need to kill these guys without using things. So I'm gonna switch out that for this. Get a little fire going on in here. We've got a little fire, Scarecrow. Also for these guys, light is also a good Also acid is always fun. Oh, my charisma has been damaged. Oh no, what am I supposed to do? Oh, you know, it helps if I set the hirelings on autopilot. Alright, let's beat up the big boy. Okay, you do take extra damage from the big thing. Ow. Stop it. I like beating up things, and I cannot lie. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh! We have a visitor. Or we will in a minute. Hold on. Come on. Hi, it's my shoulder. Hi. I can smell cat food on your breath. For those who are new to the conversation, this is Stormlost. She's about a month and a half old. The vet who saw her a week ago yesterday, said that she was probably born around the 19th of July. And I rescued her by crawling under a hedge in front of my house during a rather nasty lightning downpour storm. So that's why her name is Stormlost. She was howling for help. She's just a big puddle of fur. She's already learned to jump up on her chair, jump up on my chair. I found her on the desk here earlier today. Are you gonna go eat? Are you gonna go eat while I stream? I want to open this treasure chest. But I have the best treasure right here. Look at her. I'm gonna get her some more kitten food tomorrow. Even though I got some this morning. But this is what I had to put up with. I'm trying to work. Rawr. Rawr. Look at her up close. Look at this little fuzzball. Put her on her chair. Maybe she'll play over there. She's already gotten a lot bigger since I rescued her. She's a big old floofball. Okay, nothing awesome here. Alright, let's go back to the shrine. And then we'll move on to the next room.
You rest, Master. Kobold will stand watch. Just kidding.
I don't trust the kobold. I think the kobold might be fibbing to me. What do you think, chat? You think kobold is trustworthy? Alright. Reduce the buffs. Come on. Come on, Albrecht. Do the thing. Sometimes Albrecht doesn't like to do his thing. Alright, come on. Over here. Come on, our body. Okay, to get to the surface elevator, we need to redo the things to open up the pathway. And honestly, I don't really mind the back and forth too much. It's not too far. It does get a little annoying after a few minutes, though. Alright. So we're looking for the Gandalf rune. And I call it the Gandalf rune because that's what it is. Alright, it's not that one. Not that one. Interesting. Let's see what that does. Alright, I'm gonna turn that Discord away so it's not distracting. No, the rune isn't lit up. I just have the hirelings stay where they are so they can Mind their own business. So this is my first playthrough of Chill of Ravenloft. I'm taking my time, flower snipping my way through. I do like to try to figure things out on my own first before anything else happens. Okay. Hey, how y'all are? Nope. Oh, wait. Wait a second. Lever. And wait, there's no lever here. Which one had a lever? So that's the only one that's active. That's what I did before. Which one had the lever? It was in another one in this quest, or was it another quest where you had to turn the lever to see what happened? Oh well. Hmm. Maybe there's something in this bad guy's room that I need to flip a switch or something. No. There's nothing. Oh, see, here's the ding switch. See, I knew there was a switch somewhere. I forgot where it was. Aha! Kitten is eeping. She basically goes from, like, warp speed to nothing. Warp speed to nothing. Alright, let's keep going.
That's strange. The body of the giant flesh construct you fought here is nowhere to be seen.
It's called getting rid of the evidence.
At last, you find yourself staring up at a familiar hole in the ceiling. It's the one you fell down not too long ago.
An entry from the Baron's personal journal. It's written in an impersonally flawless, almost mechanical hand. Dr. Moltenheim continues to pester me about finding this unbreakable heart of hers. She wants me to enlist the Ludendorff police force in finding it, as if they didn't have enough to do already. As a distraction, I've encouraged her to collaborate with the overseer of the Pulstein mine. Ores for creating the heart were mined there, and the overseer claims he can build a device to track it.
You learn that Dr. Moltenheim has figured out how to find the unbreakable heart. It involves Pulstein mine in some way.
Pulstein. Okay, bad people. I mean, this looks like the service elevator, doesn't it? Except this is the service elevator. Shh, we're going sneaky upstairs.
The elevator takes you to the upper floor of Schloss Albrecher, which houses the Baron's private residence. He must be somewhere nearby.
Gonna break his bookcases and his vases. I mean, honestly, how can you tell us that there's something behind there that you don't want to get
The
going?
doors here are boarded up and sealed, save for one at the end of the hall.
Hello. No trap. Interesting. Oh, just a note. And a collectible. And a breaky. I am told these newcomers cause absolute chaos down in the caves. When I gave Moldenheim permission to conduct experiments in the basement, I assumed her people would be able to deal with such intruders. Seems I was utterly mistaken. Who are these troublemakers? Where did they come from? My investigation into Moldenheim suggested some kind of supernatural element to Lemordia's woes. A curse, my informant called it. Are these outsiders the curse made flesh? Ooh, I'm not a curse. Well, depends on who you ask, I suppose. Okay, we got a little secret going on here. Okay, this door is open to go through. That one is not. Alright, let's see what's in the next room. Get the healer, get the healer, get the healer. Oh man, the other one was in the way. Okay, you took that one for the healer. I appreciate that sacrifice. Alright, got that one? Okay, good. Alright, what's going on in here?
From a distance, this bookshelf seems to be like any other. Looking closer, you're not so sure. Most of these books look like they're glued in place, save for one, the telltale sign of a hidden door.
I'm hearing a couple of hints of piano, like a couple of sequences that I heard in the soundtrack of Myth Draenor. Hello, little note on the... This seems like an impossibly huge bedroom, honestly. It's like, this is so... It's like, how can you be warm in this bed if your fire is over here? That's what I want to know. It's a wee bit drafty. Alright, what's this note? This is an entry from the Baron's personal journal. It is the anniversary of the wreck of the High Fish? Curse the day I ever set foot on that ship, and curse the day I believed Mordheim's lies. She claimed to have built the ship to be self-navigating. Self-destroying is more like it. Like a fool, I climbed on board for the ship's maiden voyage, while she stayed behind, safe in her laboratory. I paid the price, injured beyond all recognition in the wreck. Ooh, if only the Hayfish had worked. Just imagine a fully automated fishing vessel. We wouldn't have to rely on those gruesome servitors to man the fishing fleet like we do now. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. So, the Baron has been injured beyond all recognition.
It turns out that the Baron was seriously injured in a shipwreck, which explains why he's never seen in public. Dr. Mordenheim has been helping him recover.
Helping. I don't suspect that's actual help here. Alright, let's go.
This once comfortable bedroom has been converted to a laboratory. The nearby walls torn down to make more room for scientific equipment. Judging by her reaction, the equipment's operator wasn't expecting guests.
We haven't even opened the door yet. Got her. Interesting. You can't break these. Feels like there should be something up here. That doesn't have to be. Get out of that. Again, it feels like there should be something up here. No one would stack books like that. To quote one of the best movies of all time, Ghostbusters. Alright, nope. How I loathe the charade my life has become. I must constantly pretend to be in a meeting, or indisposed, or unavailable to explain why I cannot appear in public. All the while, I've been forced to rely on Mordenheim and her army of assistants just to keep me alive in this pitiful state. Meanwhile, Mordenheim pursues her own private obsessions as she lets Lamordia sink into chaos. When I am fully healed... No, not fully healed. I will never be fully healed. Let us say instead, when I am fully renovated, there will be a reckoning. Sounds like you're becoming a Cyberman! Okay. Other half of the room.
You enter the room, ready to confront the Baron in person. At first, it appears to be empty. Then you spot a laboratory jar containing a brain, and you come to a sudden, sickening realization.
Ah, heroes! I should have known that you'd return. This time, we meet in person. I must admit, I'm loath to entertain guests in a state such as, well, this. Very few have seen their stalwart leader in this form. Aside from Dr. Mordenheim and her associates, of course. Speaking of Dr. Mordenheim, I'm afraid she has asked me to deliver a rather grave prescription if I saw you again. But you mustn't worry. I won't make you suffer any more than necessary.
Hold still. So I can hit you with things. When we storm. Phase 1. I'm guessing there's a phase 2. Because there's 2 more bodies here.
My new form has its challenges, I admit. Yet it also has certain advantages.
I wonder what's upstairs. Let's go upstairs and find out. Oh, more breakables. Hello. Collectible.
Why are you doing this? Do you want Lemuria to starve?
Well, of course not. There are other things you could be doing with your time, sir.
The Baron has run out of usable bodies. Now there's nothing left of him but a brain pulsing feebly on the floor. He's paid the price for helping Dr. Mordenheim with her murderous scheme.
Dun, dun, dun.
Time to move on to finding the unbreakable heart.
Got some insulators. Okay. Let's get out of here. Go back to town, pick up the next quest. Check the mail. Clean a mailbox. Or clean our bags out. Don't see any rares. Ricard. Kitten. She used to be so much smaller. She's still pretty small. But she's definitely growing. Little fuzzy butt. Alright, let's go turn your quest in. You're back. I guess you had your appointment with the Baron? Good riddance to bad rubbish, I suppose. While you're busy, I took a look around the cove to see what I could find. Salvage, I'd call it. Here, I found this. Consider it your share. Okay. Combustion repair. I am Oral. The courage you've shown is a small spark of hope to the people of Moria. You've distinguished yourself by your actions. Come speak to the Ludendorff City Hall. They have something for you. Okay, dude is upstairs. So let's go talk to him real quick. What have you got for me? Fortification bypass, plus 5% bonus to bypassing enemy fort. Heck yeah, thank you. I will take that. Thank you very kindly. Alright, let's go see what you want me to do next. A sad end to the noble house, yet perhaps it is for the best. For you tell me the Baron had become completely dependent upon Dr. Moltenheim for his very existence. From what I know of the Baron, he can't have enjoyed that. Now to our main target, Dr. Moltenheim and the Unbreakable Heart. The Unbreakable Heart was Dr. Moldenheim's proudest achievement, an endless source of true life. And yet the heart is also the source of Lemuria's endless winter, if what you tell me is true. Dr. Moltenheim lost the Unbreakable Heart when Elise left, and she's been searching for it ever since. We must find the heart in Elise before she does. I know that Moltenheim's plan to find the heart involved Pulstein Mine. Meinolf Draxinger owns that mine and owes me a favor. Ask him for permission to enter his mine. Once they're questioned the mine's overseer. I'll go talk to him in just a minute. First of all, I'm going to go to the hireling vendor? Yes. Get my hireling back. Albereth is greater than Bulwark. That's a hill I will die on gladly. Hi. Gotta be like a part 3 to encompass the rest of those quests. Alright. You say you'd like to speak with the overseer of Pulstein Mine. Well, so would I, my friend. So would I. Alas, I haven't heard a single word from my mine in over a week. This despite sending several messengers there. What could have happened? I'm quite concerned for the miners, and I'll admit my own pocketbook. I know that Dr. Moltenheim has some sort of secret project going on there. I wouldn't want this problem at the mine, whatever it is, to upset her. She's the last person I'd like to offend. Ooh, let's ask for more details. What's this project? It's something she's working on with the overseer directly. I'm not a technical person. I'm afraid she didn't tell me much about the details. She did mention that someone had stolen something from her and she wanted it back. Does that make any sense to you? She's looking for the Unbreakable Heart. Did she mention that? Ah, yes, she did say something about a heart, come to think of it. She said she had used certain rare ores from the Pulstein mine to create the heart, and now she needed more of those ores to find it. I'm afraid it all sounds like nonsense to a non-scientist like myself. How could you build a heart of of stone? Don't worry, it makes sense to me. Do I have permission to enter and investigate your mine? Yes, of course. I grant you permission to enter the mine. Do whatever needs to be done to get it back in production. You'll find the road to the Pulstein mine to the southwest of town. Go there, enter the mine, and try to make contact with the overseer. Please hurry. I can't stand not knowing what's going on. Alright, let's go! Alright. So we're gonna do a little bit of a hunt for rares on the way, because I know there is one in the riverbed, and I know there's one in the plain to not here. So we know the mine's up there, right? But when we went this away, we made friends. But there was a boat frozen in the river that had a rare, and there was one on the other side of the river that also had a rare. So we're gonna go see if anybody's home. Ow! What the heck? You little jerk. Yeah, we're going for the... I do like the design of the Coldlight Walkers. They're pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Alright, see if this guy's home. Does not appear to be home. Alright, what about the other one that I found? So I have yet to look at any maps for where things are. First time through, I wanted to go kind of figure out where stuff is on my own. That's how I roll. So... Okay, there was one here last time. There isn't now. Or was he down here? Yeah, I think it was actually down here. We found him. Yeah, he's not home either. Well, gosh darn it. Right, quest time. No more lollygagging. And I do like some of the new art assets that we're seeing here. I mean, obviously the brick facades, the coal scuttles. Some of the rocks are also new. It's possible that the river, the frozen river, is also new. I was honestly expecting a totally underground mine. I was not expecting the kind of like strip mine, but obviously, ooh, acid. This will be fun. Not. Alright. Yeah, let's not walk in that. I'll stay here. I'm gonna scooch around.
This is supposed to be a working mine, yet judging from the bones littering the floor, strange goo splattered on the ground, something has gone terribly wrong.
No. Goo bad.
An amplified voice calls out to you as you enter. Take care, stranger. This mine has become a place of deadly peril. Come, speak to me in my office, and I will tell you the tale.
Hello, guest DM Cordovan. Okay. So we can't use that yet. So we're gonna have to go this way. Oh. Here's the overseer already, Bloomheart, and his two assistants who are not exactly alive anymore. Teal, get off the table. Come on. Show some respect. We're guests. Wait. Hold on. For a second there, the colors on this made me think of, baked beans. Alright, let's talk to the overseer. Hi, sir. What you want? What brings you here, stranger? This might seem very close to an incursion of extremely dangerous creatures. You must have quite the urgent business to come here. I'm trying to find it. You have told it. I could help you find it? Yes. Yes, indeed I can. The ores used to create the unbreakable heart were mined here at Dr. Moltenheim's request. The geology here is quite unique, you see, with minerals that are found nowhere else. Recently, Dr. Moltenheim asked me to create a device that could locate the heart. Apparently, she misplaced it? The device is now complete, making it easy to find the heart. You see, the ores emit a unique type of emissive energy that can be detected and tracked. Why, my device has been calibrated so precisely, it can point out the location of the heart on a map. I'm gonna check something real quick. It's gonna be kind of stinky if the game did a stupid thing. Nope, it did not. Not the game, actually my XSplit. Okay. Then why haven't you located the heart already? Surely Dr. Moltenheim would reward you for finding it. Ah, here we come to my problem. To activate the device, my device, I need samples of two ores, Vitranium and Elysium. Oh. Dr. Moltenheim supplied those names, I should add. These ores are available down in the mine. Yet the mine is currently overrun with hostile creatures. There was a cave in here recently, and the collapse released both a torrent of a strange toxic liquid as well as a host of hostile creatures. Now that the mine has become so dangerous, I've been forced to seal it off and seek refuge here in my office. I'll take care of that. There's a series of electrostatic barriers that seal off the lower mine levels. When you encounter one of them, use the speaking device near the barrier to communicate with me. I will then lower that barrier remotely. Once you've collected the samples of both ores, go to my laboratory at the bottom of the mine. That's where my tracking device is. I will meet you there once you have cleared the way. Alright.
The Overseer explains that he needs two ores from the mine to find the unbreakable heart. The problem being that the mine has been overrun with hostile monstrosities. Use the speaking devices found throughout the mine. They lower the barriers that keep the mine sealed and the creatures contained.
I think Cordo should do more VA for the game. Not like scratch VA that they then replace. You know, like Tower of Frost or Catastrophe. I understand his recordings, the originals were good, but for some reason the way they get compressed into the game makes them sound a bit weird. But this one sounds a lot better, actually, quality-wise. Oh my god, you were so cute over there, little Fluff. You can't see her, but she's curled up with her head, like halfway upside down. Her chin is skyward. Alright.
The Overseer disables the barrier by remote control, allowing you to explore deeper inside the mine.
Yep, this is why you put points in jump, kids. Well, I have freedom of movement, but that's not going to help me out here. That's not the jump spell. Let's bring everybody in, so if Froggo can detect something, Froggo will detect something. There's a lever and then a ladder. This is gonna go well. We're gonna get smushed by it, aren't we? Or maybe that opens the thing down below. This is the flower sniffing portion of the exercise to see if there's anything here. Apparently not. So far I haven't found any.
This speaking device is shielded. Perhaps there's a way to remove the shield nearby.
It must be the regular voice actor.
Twisted forms burst forth, ready to attack. These must be the creatures the Overseer spoke of.
Whoa, these dudes look gnarly. Are they people who got mutated? I mean, the name seems to imply that. Alright, I'll stay here. Nothing extra? Okay. Why do I think these are oozes? Radioactive oozes? The hell with you, man. Yeah, beat up the hirelings. I don't take wear damage off of their stuff. Okay, that was some quirky battle music, Bill. Mr. Champagne, the composer.
The shield on the speaking device to the west has been deactivated.
So Cordo said that he did parts of one quest and an entire other quest. Did I resto myself out of this? Yep. Sweet. Resto for the win! Or do I have lesser or greater? I have lesser resto. I like how you have to wait till the lightning goes away before you can go through the door.
This speaking device is shielded. As you examine it, an unfamiliar voice calls to you from the west. Fortunately, it's an ordinary woman, and not one of the strange creatures.
What are you doing here? Your life is in danger. The mine is no longer safe. You ever sent me down here to find some ores and clear the mine of creatures, the ones that appeared after the cave-in. Appeared? Is that what he said? Pah! The liar. Don't you understand? These creatures didn't just appear. They're the miners who work here. Prolonged exposure to the toxins in the mine have transformed them into these things. Even my poor Frederick. Wait, who's Frederick? Frederick is my husband, and he's the poor creature you see standing beside me. Frederick worked as a supervisor in the mines while I helped out down in the laboratory. After he transformed, I swore I would stand by him and find a cure for his condition. This has become difficult. Every day he grows a bit more savage. It's only a matter of time before he breaks his bonds. I shudder to think what will happen then. Oh, how horrible. Can you open the barriers nearby? If we can reach the laboratory, maybe you can use it to find a cure. A pretty thought. Yes, I can open the barrier for you, but there's no reason you shouldn't complete your task. But I will stay here with my husband. We swore to be together in good times and in bad. I cannot break that vow, even if my hope for better times has been exhausted. You should get moving. Frederick is getting restless. He doesn't like strangers. Okay.
The truth has been revealed. The creatures overrunning this complex were once the miners working here, but then they were horribly mutated by exposure to the substances Dr. Mordenheim sent them to recover.
I'm kind of thinking she's going to be dead or mutated herself when we come back.
You hear a piercing cry from behind the door that just closed. You don't want to think about what that might mean.
Called it. Don't believe the people we meet down there. They're under an unimaginable strain from what's happened. I'm afraid it's affected their sanity. Uh-huh. More acid stuff down there. Ooh, there's a new one, an orange name drop. Come on, big boy. Free stuff. Okay, oops. I mean, the rigging on the animation on these guys is amazing. I'd love to see a dev diary about it. But I don't think we're ever gonna get one. Okay, so this one also has a shield on it. We haven't found the thing that turns it off, so let's go back this way. Okay, that looks like the way to the bad guy.
You hear something behind this door. As you listen more closely, you can barely make out some people calling for help far in the distance.
Got 'em all. Alright. That doesn't open. Oh, the
The
prisoners.
people locked inside these cells beg for you to free them.
Uh-oh, we found friends. That was gross.
The cell doors unlock, and the survivors make their way back to the exit.
This feels like there should be a trap down here. Come on. Well. No trap, which is nice. Nothing really much in it either. But that's okay, Tales of Valor. Always, I do appreciate some guild renown. I see myself in here. You mustn't let me out. You see, I'm a field geologist. I was down in the mines. I was constantly exposed to the toxins. They transform any moment. There's no saving me. No. Oh no. That's sad. At least I can kind of look at them without having to fight them. So, what's with the eye on the side? What's with the long hand? And then their actual head gets like, ugh. The mouth goes all weird. Alright. Well, we solved that mystery. Did that little side quest. Come on. I don't honestly think that's the game doing that. That's the fact that my Razor Tartarus is being a butthead, and I probably need to swap out the micro switches, which I still haven't done, even though I said I was going to do it like a year ago. I want to go back to this room back here, because it feels like there's something in there. But this thing is still shielded. I haven't found the thing for that speaker. But we have no choice but to press on to go to this other room. Maybe we get to come back to it? Question mark. Or maybe it's upstairs. Come on. This is actually getting on my nerves. It's not the game. It's definitely not the game. I know someone say, but the game is lagging. In this case, it's not the game lagging. It is legitimately my Razor Tartarus being a butt. Okay, so I'm not seeing anything here that might turn that one off. Alright, I guess we just have to press forward. Maybe come back to that one later. Because Froggo didn't detect anything hidden or unusual. Let's use the shrine before we use the speaking
You
device.
rest, Master. Kobold will stand watch. Just kidding.
Victrium? I thought it was Victranium.
A corrosive liquid fills the bottom of this large chamber, which seems to have partially collapsed. You spy an unusual mineral formation down below.
Can I tell you? I hate jumping puzzles, and that is why. Alright, well this would be fun in Hardcore League, wouldn't it? Yep. Yep. Oh, to hell with it. I'm just gonna go across. Oh hey, I found friends.
You recovered some Victranium ore, one of the minerals the Overseer asked you to find.
Y'all stay here. There's a word that says door. Okay, something was clickable here. Or maybe it was just me. Well, that was a good jump. Druid, good job, you. Okay, so we got that one. Doesn't appear to be a ladder up. Let's see if we can now go through that other door. Oh, there's friends here. Bet they came through the door.
creatures crowd around the barrier, blocking your progress. An unusually large one lumbers forward and attacks.
He would have to be a champion, wouldn't he? Oh, I'm gonna die. Ooh. This is why I do triple heals.
The hulking creature falls. The nearby speaking device is now safe to use.
Not yet. I'm not done yet. Creatures are getting more powerful the longer they're down there. They must be destroyed! Already on it, Chief. Already on it. Need to do a little something, something. As one does. Boop. Ah. Get out of my ear. Right. Let's keep going. I mean, this feels like there's something here. But doesn't appear to actually be anything here. That's weird. Alrighty then. Let's go the way they want us to go. Alrighty. Let's refocus. Druid, refocus. Another one. And more bad guys. Let's get going. Cast favor. Rude. Stop hitting me! What are you, my big brother? Okay, that looks like the other material. They do hit like a freight train, not gonna lie. Getting rid of about the same thing. Not that I know anything about that. Why do I have a feeling the floor is gonna collapse? This looks like one of the crystals from Crystal Cove.
You have recovered a sample of Elysium, one of the 2 types of ore the Overseer needs.
Well, we got them both. Ooh, free chest from the champion. Yoink! Misty remnants. Oh, looks like we're gonna fight these dudes. Get very close. Bring me the ores as quickly as you can. I have both of them. Can you open the barrier near the laboratory? We need to pass all these brutes. Fascinating. Very well, I'll meet you in the lab. Stop targeting Teal. I hate it when it targets my allies. I'm like, I'm not healing them. Leave me alone. Not you. Ay, 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 ay. You're just in time. There are creatures infesting the lab. Quickly get in here and deal with them. Oh, crap. There's a shrine we could have used. Alright, I'm gonna go back here. Anybody else? Yup. Alright, they're not fighting us just yet. Let's shrine before
Guys, if anybody out there,
before
this
they notice.
is great time for ambush!
Oh, that gave us a little bit of extra time. Oh, this is very fancy for a mine. well it has raised dead. I'm like, yeah, no, I've got the shrine right here. Haha! I figured out the secret. Oh, let's use that. Oh, it's almost dead. What are we fighting in here? Hi.
The Overseer steps forward, eager for you to give him the minerals so he can activate his device.
Don't trust him! I'm gonna talk to him till I come in here and take a look around. I don't trust this guy. I don't trust this guy. See, Wolf is sniffing around. Wolf doesn't trust him either. Ah, there you are. Quite an impressive achievement, clearing the mine of those brutes. We should be able to reopen the mine shortly. Are you nuts? You have my sincere thanks. These ores will make finding the Unbreakable Heart much simpler. And yes, I do intend to reopen the mine as soon as possible. Dr. Moltenheim expects a steady supply of the ores for her research. And I aim to make Dr. Moltenheim happy no matter what it takes. But, yo, bro. You will not, because you will never leave this mine. After all, I can't have you telling Dr. Moltenheim about the, issues with the miners. Or about how I lost control of the mine. No, I'll have to kill you now. Then I'll tell Dr. Moltenheim all is well. Perhaps I could use servitors here instead of the living miners. Dead flesh may resist the vex of the ore after all. Yes, dude, you are insane.
The Overseer says he's going to take credit for cleaning out the mine.
And of course, both of the hires, both of his hirelings are champions.
First. You.
Alright, let's focus on this guy. Get him out of the way. Just numero uno. 1 down. 2 down. Let's get the big boy. That can't be, that really can't be all to this fight, really? This guy's a pushover. I mean, seriously. He had hardly any hit points.
Now that you've dealt with the Overseer, you can use his device to track down the Unbreakable Heart. It's in the laboratory up ahead.
What's the device? I guess it's in the actual chest. Okay, we have to discover the location first. Alright, hold on. So this is the device. Hold on. I saw something. Oh, gotcha. Well, this is quite elaborate with many whirling gears. Centerpiece is a map of Lamori with a stylus above it. Oh.
The 2 pieces of ore slot into the device. Now to activate it. The device whirs to life, then marks the location of the Unbreakable Heart on the map. It's a place to the north known as the Isles of Agony. With this information, you can now track down Elise and enlist her help against Dr. Moltenheim.
Alright, we're gonna cause a lover's tiff. Contribute to same. Okay, nothing really awesome for loot. A couple of little doodads, but nothing great. Okay, let's finish. I still don't... Not yet. Hold on. Let me run back there. I'm curious now. I'm always curious to see what else is in these quests. Oh, right. That was the chamber with the lady. Yeah. That poor lady who's most likely dead. Most likely. Jasmine, welcome. What's going on? Let's recall out. Actually, before I recall out, let's go check again. And I forgot to summon my hires, like a dingbat. We're gonna go see if those 2 rares that I discovered are up. So I always want to check for the rares whenever I have a chance. And since they're not that far away, we can check for them real fast and then run, recall out if we need to. Okay. Oh, you are home. Hello. Let's beat you up. You are immune to my good stuff. Okie dokie then. Let's hit you with the big stuff. Yeah, you're totally immune to that. Stop targeting me. What's in the box? She asks. Bleak wire. Everything is bleak. Like Bleak House. Remember that, that book, which got turned into like a BBC movie. Starring Gillian Anderson. And also Dennis Lawson was in it, aka Wedge Antilles from the original trilogy. Whom I have actually met. My sister has not met Wedge, but I have. Ha ha ha. A woof. Okay, not there. Okay, that's the shrine. If you get the thing of the shrine, then you can use that for reasons. Let's just go down this way because I haven't been down this way before, as you can see. There's some polar bears here. I wonder what's up here. This big castle-y thing. Oh, it's the city walls. Oh, hi. Big owlbear. Hello. Frosttail and the owlbear. More bleak wire. We're far enough away. Let's just recall now and grab the next quest. Because that'll be the second half of the second half. So it makes me wonder what the other 6 quests are all about. Are they side quests or what's the story here? Oh, so the Overseer tried to use you for his own ends. Clearly he underestimated you. I will make no such mistake. Take this as a reward and know that there's a place in my organization for you if you're ever interested. You'll do quite well at keeping the miners in line. Not that I have any miners left at the moment, and where am I to hire them? I suppose I'll have to go groveling to Dr. Moltenheim and ask for some servitors. Okay. Let's go to... I would like to trade. Repair me stuff. And... sell all the junk. The Isles of Agony, of course! No one would dream of looking for Lisa in that barren place. And in her current condition, she probably doesn't even feel the cold. If Elise is on the Isles of Agony, then that's where you need to go. Both Elise and the Unbreakable Heart are crucial to ending Lamorti's endless winter. Time for you to get back on the ship. Speak with Captain Katrine Walliager. She'll be able to take you out there, though she won't be happy about it. The Isles of Agony are quite dangerous for both ships and people. Okay. You want to go to the Isles of Agony? Sounds like a mad idea to me, but you're the one hiring a ship. I can take you there, but that's it. Anything happens to you once you step off my ship will be your responsibility. Alright, let me ask why. I mean, the name is a bit of a giveaway, isn't it? The Isles of Agony were a windy, desolate place even before the endless winter set in. Now it gets so cold there on an average day you can freeze to death in a matter of minutes. To make things worse, they say there are things there. Big, nasty things. Don't know myself. I act sensible and stay on my nice, safe ship. Alright, have you heard anything about someone living out there? I have. Recently sailors have been talking about seeing a light out there at night, out where the signal keeper's cabin used to be. I assumed there was just a tall tale, but maybe there's something to it. I can't land you by the cabin, I'm afraid. There's nothing but cliffs over there. I'll have to land you on the beach on the other side of the island. Then you'll need to make your way across the island on foot. Through the cold. I'm a cold druid. I can kind of handle it. Yeah. Where's your ship? The Isles of Agony aren't that far away. They're just off the coast in the bay. But getting there is tricky. The currents tend to smash up smaller ships, or larger ships, into the islands. That's where the name comes from. Our best bet is a small boat. It'll be more maneuverable. Head down to the docks and I'll meet you there. Okay, let's go. One thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go this way and then bang a left to clear out that little part of the map. Ooh, looks like I need to switch to fire elemental form. Part of the problem is I don't have fire elemental.
As the frigid wind whips across the icy bay, you wonder whether you'll end up freezing to death in this desolate place. But you must find Elise and the Unbreakable Heart first.
More Cordo Vio. Okay, so there's, I believe, Schlausch Allbrecker. Let's switch this up now. Well, so far these guys aren't really. Ooh, I have perished. There's a lot of sea lions here. Goodness gracious. Okay, Rana's got me this time. Oh, wakey wakey. What? I thought legit that that was an elemental, but apparently it's not. Alright. Nothing there. Working on your first reincarnation, not sure if I want to reincarnate your class or your race. Well, I would say take a look at what your racial past life will give you versus what your class past life will give you. See what you're looking for. So some days the game has been unplayable due to lag. This is true. I've been seeing a lot of reports about it. I have not personally witnessed a lot of lag, but then again, I'm not doing heavy raiding or any of the stuff that would normally add to lag beyond me and my pack of hirelings. Oh man, look at the dancing bears! I love it when the Feywild Muse just randomly cast dance on something. This doesn't look like a trap or anything. Though, to be fair, I'm kind of cheating in that I'm playing on Cormier, but I'll be honest, the reason I'm playing on Cormier is it's currently the only server I have a Well, okay, I have a level 34 over on Moonsea. But I wanted to play this character. But this is the only, cast regen on people. Okay.
A long-dead explorer lies here, half buried in the snow. The note clutched in his hand tells of a deadly cold valley ahead, and a cave sealed by 3 ward stones scattered throughout the valley.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see ward stones. Now, one thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to turn back, run down the hill. Can we mount up in this dungeon? Nope. That kind of bites. And I will point out that my character starting and stopping is actually not game lag, because I'm playing on Cormyr. But it's because I'm using a handheld peripheral. I raise your Tardris here. Let's knock things over while I show it to you, see? And the micro switches in the joystick are kind of going out still. Alright, we're gonna take a shortcut. Because featherfall for the win. Because I want to see what's on the other side of the beach. I hope they can hit the lag some more with some hammers and get more of it taken care of. It's obviously not just one simple thing one way or the other. It's a whole bunch of things going on. Okay, there doesn't seem to be anything here. Okay, what is that? Oh, it's defib warding. No, this is the thing I'm looking at. Taking cold damage. Okay, I see. That'll tick away on that for a little bit.
A piercing cold clings to the floor of this valley. Stay up above the ground to avoid the cold's frigid bite.
Why does Cordovan always wind up doing the quests that are all about ice and cold? What's up with that? Okay, Catastrophe wasn't about ice and cold, but Tower of Frost was. Hi, how are you? I wonder if there's actually anything under the bad stuff there. Oh, we're going toe to toe, buddy. Oh yes, we are. have perished. Bring the hirelings over. They can fight. Thank you. Ooh, free stuff. What level are these characters on average? I'm playing at max level, so their CR is gonna be like 38 or higher. Max level is 34, but I'm running the quest on elite, so the quest is running at CR 38. The hirelings are all 30 to 34. And they're all hirelings. My party is full of hires. Because I wanted to go through the quests the first time all on my own, just to kind of, that way I could take my time and poke in the nooks and crannies, which is the way I like to roll.
The first of the ward stones stops glowing. 2 to go.
And yes, that is Community Manager Cordovan doing the voiceover for this quest. Though he has told us this is temporary, and... Oh, no fair, you guys. Oh, you know what? You know what? Screw you. We're switching forms. Watch this. We're gonna have fun. Except, you know, I forgot to summon my hirelings like a dingleberry. Alright, I'll go fire while we beat these guys up. there. I'll let go jumpy jump. It feels like there should be something under the water or in the frozen chili bits, but we're not gonna risk it. Not when we've got 2 neg levels under our belts. Bring everybody in. Alright, got it.
The magical barrier fades when you deactivate the second ward stone. 1 left.
I keep hitting a button that I'm used to using for a ice spell, but I realize ice spells heal these buttheads, so we don't use ice spells often. Need to shrine pretty soon. Alright, now we can try.
Guys, if anybody out there, this is great time for ambush!
Alright. Well, that did something. Let's go back to Cold Corn. like you have to take some of that special damage. Unless you can feather fall your way across. Haha. Oh, still got it. It doesn't restore away. Let's wait till it goes away and then we'll take on these guys.
Frost Whirling bursts through the ice and attacks. This valley is clearly the beast's hunting ground.
I didn't see a frost wormling. What was it? Okay, that didn't... Oh, there it is. Oh. So I guess you have to stand down here to fight it. Alright. I'll bite. Come on, you little jerk. Get up here. Okay, you're not so little. Can you guys, like, fight this dude? That would be most appreciated. There, we got him. Okay, that wasn't fun.
The third ward stone has been deactivated, allowing you to access a cave at the far north side of the valley, though there will surely be more frost worms along the way.
Oh, that's nice. I actually have one of my Dragonborn. My Dragonborn Cold Sork is now named Frost Worm with a Y. Alright, hold still. Till I get to a place, so if I have to fight something, I'll summons. And of course, those are breakables. I'm feeling sad. Oh, there's another one. Hello, you. You can wait till I get over there. Hold chill. Hold your pee. There's a door. It's clearly something, but there's also more somethings to look at around here. So let's see what we got here. For a second I thought this was stairs to something, but it looks like it's just a bad texture.
A massive petrel swoops down from the skies, intent on making you into a meal.
Alrighty. Got some more crafting mats for the system. And now, obviously, we go in the door. She's stuffing her face. Kitten is a very messy eater. So I actually legit bought another toothbrush just to basically run through her fur to make it, you know, feel like she's getting washed by her mama cat. Speaking of mama cat, though, shrine.
The frigid winds can't reach you here deep underground, but the caverns rumble with the distant sounds of more frostworms.
Shrine, everybody
Guys,
shrine.
if anybody out there, this is great time for ambush!
Hi guys. Oh, we got everything in here.
Tell them to hit you, not Kobold!
Okay, bad guys down there. Let's see if there's any bad guys here. Wakey wakey! To me, it feels appropriate that both of the quests that Cordovan did work on was streamed here on DDO stream. It feels appropriate to me. because I like clearing the entire map. Go there, back to the shrine. Get the corner.
This is the same type of magic barrier you've seen before. There must be another ward stone nearby.
Now there was a dude wandering around here. We can already see that there was this path. Oh, there. It must have been. Hey, free stuff! I'll always take free stuff. Oh. Oh, if only it was a small hallway over here. Oh, this is not a small hallway, kids. This is a big, hewn chamber. Well, here's a ward stone. What would you bet there's 4 big old wormies in this room?
You found the final ward stone in the lair of the largest frostworm you've seen so far. Defeat the beast and deactivate the ward stone.
Alright, Sunshine, let's go! Queen of the Isle! Well, I'm the Duchess of Digital News for Signum University. So let's go.
Are you trying to kill your
Oh,
friends
heck.
on purpose? Kobold can help!
Whoa! You res people. Let me get Albreth up real quick. Whoa, is this like Yagora stuff? Alright. Let me get you up as well.
Frostworm has been defeated, allowing you to heal the final ward stone.
Okay, so this is the final one. But was this the ward stone? Ah.
The final ward stone's magic fades. Now you can advance further into the cave.
Yeah, looks like we're going in there. We're gonna face something and deal with exes. When you... Come on, Razor Tartarus. Stop being a butthead. Don't make it like the game is doing this. Game has its own issues. You don't need to add to my gameplay issues.
This chamber contains several clutches of frostworm eggs. Destroy them to make this island less hazardous. But beware, the rumble of the ground tells you that frostworms must be nearby.
I'm just gonna shoot him from afar. Because guess what, Druid? I do like the design of the frostwormlings. They're pretty cool. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're gonna have a visitor. We're gonna have a visitor. Come here. You little kitten. You little Stormlost. She's awake. Come here. Come here. Come here, little kitten. You wanna come play? You gotta come here. Come on, Stormlost. I got you. I got you. This is my little kitten Stormlost. She's about a month and a half old, roughly. Hi. She wants to play. She woke up. She had some food and now she wants to play. Only I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. You little silly kitten. Yes, you're a little silly kitten. Down. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. I got you. I got you. You're safe. Look at you. I got your paws. Look at her. Look at her. Look how cute she is. She's like, put me down. Put me down. Yes, I'm a little kitten. I need a fuzzy butt. Alright, sorry about that. Back to our adventures. Ay, it's getting toasty in here. Alright. So we have to actually kill the eggs and the wormlings, so... Oh, this one's a champion. Oh, that was useful, Druid. Good job, you. Ho 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 ho! That was ow! That was my leg. Thank you. I will need a shrine soon. Okay, so let's see what we get for this. Scroll of Rend the Soul. Okay, but hey, legendary victory. Guild renown, I'll take. Alright, but I still need to shrine, and we already used the shrine in the hallway, so that kind of bites. Let's go down the other hallway, though. Yes, that was my foot, little kitten. I appreciate. No, my leg is not to be climbed on. No, it is not. She's in the climbing up one's pant legs. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let's go down. Ouch. Kitten, you are being a little pest. Yes, you are. You're being a little pest. Who is Althea? Oh, Medusa. Hello?
Hidden away within these caves is a comparatively cozy living space. Unfortunately, the Medusa who lives here gives you a less than friendly welcome.
Just random Medusa. Okay.
Are you trying to kill your friends on purpose?
Yep.
Kobold can help!
You guys hit real quick. Never mind. Rana's got him. Alright, let's go with our strong stuff. And back up. Oh no, I need this shrine so badly. Well, it's a good thing there's a shrine right here. How perfect. Grab
You
that real
rest,
quick.
Master. Kobold will stand watch. Just kidding.
And now is the time when I'm glad I no longer wear sandals in my house, that I actually wear shoes. The kitten has decided my feet are to be attacked. Alright, big money, no whammies. Better not. Guild renown and crafting mats. Alright, is there anything else back here? Feels like there should be something in here. Hey, 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 stop it. Yep. Oh, just a collectible. Alas. Exit the cave on the other side of the ice of agony. Da, 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 da. And just a nice, pleasant house.
A lone cabin sits here perched on the icy shore. This snowbound retreat must be where Elise is hiding.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Before we go anywhere, let's look around. See if there's anything else we need to... Ooh, can't go up any further?
The air inside this dimly lit cabin is barely warmer than that of the tundra outside, yet you can feel an aura of warmth radiating from a corner of the room.
Elise is not alive. And this is the thing. Victor sent you, didn't she? Well, you can tell her I'm not going back. I will help her make more of these hearts. She didn't send us. We want you to help us defeat her. Defeat Victor? Good luck with that. She's got a huge castle full of gadgets and golems protecting her, not to mention the Baron and all Lamorti's coppers along with him. The Baron's gone? Then maybe... But no, I can't. It's safer if I stay in this cabin. While you hide here, Lamorti is just getting worse and worse. We have a real chance of changing it, but now we have to act now. Don't you want to stop Victor? Of course I do, but you don't get it. The heart, it keeps me alive by draining the heat out of the world, so it's causing the endless winter. Ending the heart has to mean ending me, and Victor too. Leave her alive and she'll just repair the heart and bring me back again. Of course, I'm not all that eager to get rid of myself, and I don't know whether I can bring myself to do that to Victor. Okay, look, why am I asking why she's reluctant to harm the doctor? We've already seen the vision of them being lovers. Well now, we were in love, weren't we? At least, I thought we were. I really thought we were. But in the end, I figured out the only thing she cared about was her work, and this unbreakable heart she put in me chest. You can't change her, but if you helped us destroy the heart... Like I said, destroy the heart and you destroy me as well. That aside, just getting rid of the heart itself won't be easy. It's unbreakable, isn't it? There are only two people who can figure out how to destroy the heart. One is Victor, the other is Armin Auerbach, Victor's old assistant. But Victor locked up Armin inside Ludendorff Asylum. Nobody's seen him since. Alright. If we get him out, will you help us? That'd be it for me, wouldn't it? And her too, if we do it right. Right then. I guess I know I can't stay in this cabin forever. I can't just let the whole world freeze to death. Time was, I thought I didn't want anything more than a warm fire and a full belly. Turns out there's more to it than that. So, might as well go out with a bang then, eh? Bring Armin here. I have an idea. We'll have him modify the heart. Alright, we'll get the dude.
Elise finishes telling her story. She's agreed to help you defeat Dr. Mordenheim. But first, she needs something from you.
Okay. So that's a fun quest. Okay, got that. Alright. So we only got like a good 10 minutes left or so. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go back to town. We're just gonna wander around, maybe look, basically explore the map and see what is what. So that was a really interesting quest. Some interesting monsters to fight. Thing is, this whole expansion has been pretty interesting all around. Alright, let's go wander around, see if we can find any rares to beat up. Okay. Let's go here. We're gonna go across the bridge and look over, see what's over here. Ooh, there's another one of these.
Now, I wander this cold wasteland. The Isles of Agony, they call it. Sounds about right. I found an old cabin I can hide in. Whatever poor bloke used to live here must have gotten eaten by the frostworms. At first, I had hoped Victor would move on. Stop searching for the unbreakable art. But now I know she never will. So here I'll stay. If anyone finds me, they better leave me alone.
Too late!
The fate of Lamordia depends on me being left alone.
We're gonna cross, or we're gonna outline. We're gonna outline the areas that we can work with here. Let's see if he's home again. Nope. Kitten, seriously. Kitten, you are being very painful right now. The quest we haven't been to yet. I'm not gonna bother with it just yet. I'm here where the map boundary is. Hey, this guy's home this time. Hello, Verglas, the ice cleanser. I'm going to hit you with fire and light. Hey, my guild is dinged. How nice. My guild here on Cormyr is staying here when this character and my Dark Hunter go to Shadowdale with the rest of my crew. Okay, we're gonna go see if the polar bear is up there. Nope. Okay, we're gonna follow this wall. Okay, so there's a quest here. Rude. Okay, there's another quest over here. Can we swim in the water, or is it gonna kill us? Let's find out. Well, apparently we can swim in the water with no ill effects, despite the fact that it's probably really cold. One thing I wish they could import from the other game would be... Oh, hello, Schloss Mordenheim. Oh, I think we're going there at some point. But the other game actually has much better looking water. Yeah, I figured that was Schloss Mordenheim. Okay, let's go till we find a bit over here. Just gonna run around for just a little bit longer, uncovering bits of the map. And once I complete the epic quest line, what I'm going to wind up doing is I am going to probably take a look at Aurora's map, to see where the rares are, because she did a map just of rares.
I did so well at university that I was given my own laboratory. Finally, I could run experiments of my own design without having to answer to short-sighted professors. With my newfound freedom, I began to investigate the most difficult question of them all. What is it that constitutes life?
Life? Don't talk to me about life. But if we discover rares on our own journey, then that is perfectly fine. Hello, little kitten sitting on my foot. Of course, I would step in the acidic gas cloud like a dingleberry. And also, I need to go turn in the quest and get ready for the next quest. So let's recall out. Actually, go back to City Hall. You took up a little collection to reward you and your friend for clearing out those things from the Isles of Agony. Helps us a great deal to have a signal fire lit out at the cabin there. No one wants to wreck on the island at night. Yep. Warfire, and they're standing in the fire. I appreciate that. Okay, let's go see where we're going next. So at least agreed to help. That's good news, though our plan is drastic. Retrieving Armin Auerbach will not be simple. Let's take the doctor down. Armin Auerbach is the only one who can modify the unbreakable heart. He was Mordheim's chief advisor for years and assisted her when she created the heart. Yet after Victor clashed with Lisa and said she was going to make more haunts, Armin took a stand and refused to help her with her mad plan. Moldenheim responded by having Armin thrown into Ludendorff Asylum. No one has heard a word from him since, though we're going to get him out. Talk with Dr. Renate Fulmer. She used to work in the asylum. You know where Armin is being held. Okay. We will do that, but first we are going to go... Oh, it goes back to quest to part 1. Interesting. Hello, little kitten. The little kitten is being a silly kitten. Okay. Okie dokie then. Actually, what am I using for a shield? Just a bog standard. I probably need to get a better shield. Oh, except this is my shield that's giving me DB. Okay. I was like, why is it giving me the error message about the thing? Oh, somebody loved The Secret of Nim. They named their character Nim and named their Iron Defender Nicodemus, who was the name of the good rat in The Secret of Nim. Bring my Albereth back. Oh, this is why I keep saying that. It's because I have my lantern equipped, and there's no reason for me to have my lantern equipped. So we're gonna put that in the bank because I don't need it. I'll throw that over there. I'll throw that over there. Alright. Anywho, it's time for me to go. I appreciate y'all being here. I will be back next week. I may be running this again on Heroic. I maybe do something else. I don't know what a week will bring. But I will be continuing the epic story tomorrow night on my channel, twitch.tv/Druidsfire, probably around the same time, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So come check it out if you want to watch what happens next. And yeah, thanks for watching, and you know the drill. Be good. If you can't be good, be good at it. I will talk to y'all later. Bye now. If the thing will switch over, I don't think it is.